Well, thank you, Jo, for having us. I just want to ask 3 short questions and to see how everything is going from your perspective. Well, the first question is, what challenges and dilemmas is your jurisdiction currently facing?
Well, as we said in our presentation, and especially Christian Garnem elaborated on, we have an ongoing discussion in Germany about the question whether in probation you should be mainly risk or resource orientated. And we in Schleswig-Holstein decided that the way to go is to put the stress on resources, to work with people according to the Good Lives model. And of course, you also need risk assessment, but in our mind, mainly in cases of, really severe crimes like sexual offenses or severe violent offenses.
Are there already some plans to tackle these challenges? Like you said, the resource, I think that's one of the main issues right now, like how you're going to draw these people to the field. Are there any ideas on your side how you're going to pursue these?
So our plan is more or less a new state law we made in Schleswig-Holstein. It was adopted 2 years ago and came into force in July 22. And there we put more or less the basis of the probation work on paper that everybody has to follow. And but to tell you the truth, the probation practice in Schleswig-Holstein has for a long time been resource-oriented. So with our law, we more or less adopted a long-standing practice in our jurisdiction.
Okay. And just to follow up on that, Jo, what are the key priorities or strategic plans for 2024 to enhance probation?
We're still in the process of implementing the law, so we finished most of the standards of service delivery we had to develop, below the law. There's still one missing for the work with sexual offenders, so we'll finish that this year. And then next year and the year after that, we're planning to finance an external evaluation of the effects of our new law, and that's, I think, the most prominent task we have. But the standards of service delivery we've made, below our law, will be revised permanently. So we have working groups of practitioners who permanently address, is this still the right way to go? Do we have to change things? So this will be a permanent process.
Yeah, of course. It's always an ongoing process and you have to evaluate it always. My last and final question for you is then, what changes or innovations would you like to see implemented, and how would you see these changes affect the outcome?
I would answer the question maybe a little differently. I know that in Schleswig-Holstein, also I would say in Germany overall, we have a really big need to tackle the question of digitalization, of digital life worlds, of people who are on probation. And that's something we really have to learn a lot still. And I think other countries may be more advanced than we are, but we're starting to tackling this topic. And I think it's a core topic because life worlds of people we work with change permanently, and digital life worlds are key.
Yes. Like you said, we have to tackle this together.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jo, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.